Shalom, loved ones. My name is Cady, and I invite you to join me now as I offer midday prayers with PlayWell communities. PlayWell is a faith network of those who are learning to live by the unforced rhythms of grace. We like to pause to pray at various times throughout the day when we are able, to help us keep time to the rhythm of God's heartbeat and the movement of God's love. We live in a society that is plagued by violence in both actions and even in our words and in our thoughts. We live in a harsh and brutal society. And our need for gentleness, gentle presence is great. So in today's time of prayer, I will offer a short meditation, some reflections that I have written on our need for gentleness. Well, with that, let's get ready. We light this candle as a reminder that Christ, the light of the world, is present with us. In Matthew chapter 11, we read these words of Jesus as translated by Eugene Peterson in The Message. Jesus says, "Come to me, get away with me, and you'll recover your life. Learn the unforced rhythms of grace." In the middle of the day, we return to you, Jesus, our center. In you we live and move and have our being. Like parched souls searching for a spring, we thirst for you and your ways. With joy we draw water from the wells of your salvation. Let's take some moments of silence now to just rest, breathe, be present. And join me in this confession now called The Life of the Beloved. I believe that I am God's beloved child. I am learning to let God's love fill my heart, to let it shape my life. So I may be just who God has made me to be, nothing more and nothing less. That I may abide in love and share God's love with all that I am. Amen. Here's an invitation to practice gentleness today. Be gentle with others. You never know what hardship someone is facing. Some people have become well practiced at putting on a brave face, hiding their worries and upsets. Others may appear to you as frustrated and impatient, but deep down, they are really discouraged. Isaiah the seer described it well. We are bruised reeds and smoldering wicks. Sometimes people are weighed down with a sense of futility. They feel like a wick smoldering from one day to the next. Who knows whether you will encounter a bruised reed today, someone who has been abused physically, verbally, emotionally, or spiritually. The chances are likely. Reality can often be harsh. Who knows how many traumas we carry day to day in our heart, mind, and body. Each unkindness a tax upon the wonder of being. It's a mystery how humanity can be so resilient and yet so fragile at the same time. How paradoxical it is that blunt speech cuts deeply. Short words are sharp. How tragic it is that a tongue, which is physically soft, can be so emotionally hard. The spirit and mind can only swallow so many toxins before we become poisoned through and through. A healing word can be our remedy. In this age of information, trillions upon trillions of words will be broadcast today alone. We are drowning in words, crying out for a word of hope. So many words batter us. In such a world, a soft word is a strong lifeline. May we practice gentleness today. Amen. And now here's a prayer for our work. We commit to you the work that is done and the work that is yet undone. May your beauty rest upon us, Lady Wisdom. We trust you will complete the incomplete. We believe you will finish what you started. May we meet you on the road with us, Brother Jesus. As we labor, be our resting place. Please make our work restful and our rest fruitful. May we remain present to your presence, Great Spirit. And now receive this blessing from Teresa de Avila. Let nothing disturb you. nothing affright you. All things are passing. God never changes. Patient endurance attains to all things. Whom God possesses, in nothing is wanting. Alone, God suffices. Amen. Well, thank you for joining me today in Midday Prayers with PlayWell Communities. I hope you have a good rest of the day, and above all, be loved because you are beloved.